down after work because it is so beautiful. It actually feels like it's warming up now. I've got some Pak Choi and a beer in hand to do a few bits before making dinner this evening. But first I have some sad news. If you watched my last video, I was talking about the broccoli that I'd planted out here. And yeah, cut a long story short, I left it uncovered for 2 nights. The first night there wasn't any disasters. I came back 1 day later and they had been completely eaten. So they were already struggling on, and now they're really in a dire straits. So I've covered them over with the netting that I mentioned that I was going to get from Amazon. It's definitely not as tall as I thought it would be, but I'm hoping they might come back to life. I don't know. I'm giving them a bit of time because there's a tiny bit of greenery left. I have a feeling that was the pigeons. There's a very high chance of that. So what are the odds? Do we think that those broccolis are going to come back to life, even if they are a bit weak, or do I need to cut my losses and pull them out? If you have any ideas, please do let me know. Right, time to plant out the Pak Choi. I have 2 varieties, one red and one green. I actually have filled my first bed, so I'm going to move on to this second bed next to it. But let me just really quickly show you what I've got in my first full bed. I say full. I've got one area where I'm going to put my runner beans in. So this week I planted out some of the nasturtiums that I've been growing, and 3 kohlrabis here. Kohlrabis even. Kohlrabis, I think I always call them that by mistake. I was actually expecting these to be gone already as I planted them out last night. And then I've got some spinach, and where this gap is I've sown some more parsnips because I don't think mine germinated. I've planted this tree spinach that I'd got from the garden centre this weekend, and another spinach there. I think the rest was already here in my last video, but we've got some broad beans, some chard, spring onions, sunflowers at the back, and I did just pop in a couple of marigolds as well. So that is this bed full. I am going to pop some Pak Choi here, a few of each variety. And I don't have anything in this bed apart from some potatoes, some main crop potatoes I think they are, on the end there, and I can see one poking up. The soil's already looking quite dry. Cheeky weed. So I'm definitely going to have to give these a good water. I actually am just guessing the spacing. I suppose I'm doing them about 30 centimetres. I need to get one of those dipper things. So many red ants. Are they a good thing? I'm not sure. Right, 3 there. Let's put 2. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to these. My fingers are very much crossed. Do I need to protect these in any way? Because I haven't actually done. I'm an over-researcher, so I research everything. I watch lots of YouTube videos, and then I read lots of books. I'm particularly loving Charles Dowding's No Dig book, because that has a lot of information about each crop in there, but I haven't read up on this, so yeah, I probably should do that when I get back. Right, let's stick 2 these in first. They're looking good. This is 2 of the red ones. I'm planting them together, so I sewed them together, and I think I recall seeing these planted together as well. Good luck. I planted some marigolds here the other day and they've just disappeared off the face of the earth. Can't even see the remnants. Well, oh, there's another one there as well. I wonder if they've just died or whether something has eaten them. Just watering in the nasturtiums then that have survived. And there's some broccoli. No, got broccoli on the mind. There's some beetroot that I sowed directly here, so just keeping that watered. And then along here I sowed some more carrots last night because they didn't germinate. They've got a second chance. I have a feeling they probably dried out last time. I also sowed some parsnips along here and they haven't germinated. And I just keep watering the soil just in case. Got a slug in my hand that I caught going for my borage. You're going to have to go somewhere else. Right, I'm going to pop the remaining ones here because I haven't sown anything. Oh dear, the radishes. Oh, they're just getting worse. Wow, back to the job door. I think I might just, I don't know whether to leave them there as sacrificial radishes now, or pull them up. off-grid here, so there's no water supply. There is a stream down the other end of the allotment, but I'm reliant on these water butts for now. So I think I need to actually connect up a couple more, because now it's starting to get a little bit warmer already. The water is just going down so quickly. Okay, Pak Choi planted. That always takes longer than you think, planting things out. I've watered all of my asparagus and anything else that I have planted out recently. And now I am going to just top up my beer traps. Now this is a beer that I started drinking like a week ago and forgot about. So I'm not just pouring a good beer into the ground before people are worrying about that. So I've just dug a little hole and I've got an old olive jar, and I literally just fill it half the way up, almost something like this, because you want the slugs to go in and not be able to get back out. I was hoping to get the cover back on the polytunnel tonight, but I think I might have run out of time. The tummy is calling. But yes, the polytunnel is in desperate need now of popping the cover on, ready for the plantings of tomatoes, chilies, basil, aubergine, she says hopefully. Okay, it's definitely time to head back and make dinner now. Thank you ever so much for joining me this evening for a quick hour or so at the allotment pottering around. I will see you again soon. Bye! Mm-hmm.